On April 20, 24, what appeared to be a routine bank transaction at Seacoast Bank in Orlando turned into a fraud investigation in progress, thanks to the sharp instincts of a bank employee.
Hello, how are you? Do you have your ID on you?
He's got it.
Do me a favor, just put your hands behind your back, right?
Okay.
Right now you're just being detained pending our fraud investigation, okay?
Yes, sir.
You're not under arrest, but you're not free to leave. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, lean forward for me a little bit. All right, do me a favor. Cigarettes.
Cigarettes, phone, and lighting.
Gotcha, yeah. Alright. Sam, have a seat over there for a sec. Eco? Or no?
I don't know what you got.
Using somebody's shit they didn't have permission to use, so. Yeah. Well, I got a call. I gotta get a statement for. Pull this chair off for you. That way, it's not too busy, but that way we're not sitting out there. Handcuffs okay? Not too tight or anything?
Yeah, more annoying than anything.
Yeah, I know. They're not comfortable. I know that. So the detective's going to come out here and talk to you. Okay.
Okay. So let me start off. I am Detective William Doherty with the Orlando Police Department. The officers here gave us a call and they said that you wanted to talk to a detective. So of course I'm here to talk to you about what's going on here. Before I can do that, and I'd like to ask you some questions about what's going on here, I have to read.
What I can.
Yeah, I'll have to read you your constitutional rights. After each one, please verbally say yes or no. If you do not understand something I'm saying, please tell me. I will explain it to you. All right? So you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Yes.
Anything you say may be used against you in court. Do you understand?
Yes.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during questioning. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one will be provided for you before questioning without charge. Do you understand?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me?
No.
Would you still like to talk to me?
Sure.
Okay. And of course I forgot my notepad.
You want to use mine?
If you don't mind.
I guess you can use this in some cases.
Okay. All right. They stole all my pens.
I got you.
I got one right here. Okay, is it okay if I call you James?
Yes.
All right. Where do you currently stay?
On the streets.
Homeless? Okay. Do you have a phone number?
Yeah, I just got the phone, but so I ain't got it memorized.
You don't have it memorized? Okay. How long have you been in the Orlando area?
About maybe a month and a half, 2 months now at most.
Okay, where'd you come from?
Seminole County, clean record.
Completely?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, James. So, the reason we are here, to put it bluntly to you, you came into this bank with a $9,000 check. Why'd you make that face?
I didn't know it was that much. I didn't even look at it.
You didn't look at the check?
No, I did some work for a dude and all that said his name was Mr. DeLossi or Degassi or something like that. You know, had me doing tile and all that in a place that he said was in all his rental homes.
Okay, what was his name?
Degassi or Degassi, I only got the last name.
Degassi?
Yeah. Older black dude. Had not quite dreadlocks, but not quite cornrows, somewhere like in the middle.
Okay.
I would say probably about my height, maybe an inch above, and I'm 5'9".
Couple questions I'm gonna ask you.
Yes, sir.
You're saying you were homeless and he'd pick you up downtown. Where would he pick you up downtown?
By Lake Eola.
Okay, what you got a street somewhere close?
The closest intersection would be with Roslyn and Washington.
Roslyn and Washington. All right. Around Lake Eola asking if anybody can do construction work or renovation work?
There's quite a few of them that'll come around and all that, looking for people that want to make some simple money doing some simple labor, because they want to pay them usually pretty cheap.
Okay. Where were you doing this tile work?
That I do not know the address of. He had us in the back of one of those old GMC vans, the ones without the back windows.
Okay.
So I did not see that address of where we went.
All right. How long were you working at the site?
About a week.
So you went back and forth from this place for a week, but you have no idea where it is.
I just wanted to do the job I was supposed to do and get paid.
Okay. How much did he say he was going to pay you?
We never specified. I think we were supposed to discuss it after at the end, but he just handed me the check. I assumed whatever it was whatever he thought I was worth.
Okay.
I was not expecting to hear a figure that damn high, because I know I'm not worth that much.
So then he just wrote you a check.
Yes.
You never looked at the check.
No.
You never even inspected it to see how much you were making.
No. I'm homeless, officer. Any money on the streets is money, coming in.
Okay.
It could have been $20 and I would have been happy.
Okay. This is the check that Mr. Degassi gave you.
Yes.
And then you came here with it to cash it. And you were telling me that you didn't look at it, you didn't see how much it cost or how much they were paying you, and you were just walking in here and hoping you would get some money for the check.
Yes, I was hoping I would get what I was supposed to work.
Get.
Like I said, I didn't care if it was $20. It's $20 more than I had. At least gets me through a day or two.
Yeah. But see, this is where I'm having a hard time believing it. Because the other scam, you would have gotten a couple $100 out of this.
And what would I do with a couple $100 living on the streets?
More than you would do with $20 living on the streets.
Yeah, and it would be blown within a week from being stupid. I know myself. I would end up drunk and all that.
Yeah,
So
after a week worth of tile work, you thought you were only going to get $20? Why would he write you a check for $20?
I don't know. People are stupid. I know you deal with idiots all day. So you know how stupid some idiots can be.
All right. I've explained to you the situation that you're in, okay? And right now your explanations are not helping you because none of this is really... This is the type of thing that always happens. And you're giving me a story that makes no sense. Because if he's going to steal somebody's account information, take the time to print out completely fraudulent, fake, counterfeit checks, 100%, and then write it to you, why go through all that work if he gets nothing in return?
I don't know. Hell, for all I know, maybe he wanted to test it. Make sure he was doing right or something. I have no idea. If it was up to me, I'd be at Lake Eola asleep right now. Or at least not over there and all ready to go to sleep.
But you didn't work today.
No.
So he came and picked you up at Lake Eola,
Yes.
said, here's a check, and then drove you here in order to deposit it.
Yes.
You here to this bank,
Yes.
and you walked in here to cash it, never looking at it.
No, I never looked at it.
All right. All right, James. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, and I'll tell you exactly how it is. And I could drag this on for hours and hours and hours. I'm not going to. Okay? So I'm just going to tell you this up front, straight to it. You are facing 1, 2, 3, 4 felony charges off the top of my head right now.
Be a hell of a thing with a clean record to go to 4 felony charges like that.
That's where you're at right now. With the explanation that you have given me and what I have here, you're going to jail. So, with all of that, is there anything in your story or something, something else that you may want to tell me that could help you, or is what you told me the truth?
Can I talk to you alone?
Sure. Yeah, sure. No problem.
Just talk to you. Yeah, I'm doing
Look, I'll tell you everything I know. I just want to walk out here a free man. I don't want to go to jail. I've had a clean record for almost 30 years. I want to keep it that way. I'm trying to get my life straight. I'll tell you
Okay.
everything I know. I'll even give you the phone numbers.
Okay.
As long as I can walk out here a free man.
I can't promise you that, okay?
Following the investigation, officers determined that he knowingly entered the bank with the intent to cash a fraudulent check, a clear attempt at financial fraud. As a result, Michael was arrested and charged with grand theft 3rd degree. Thanks to a vigilant bank employee and fast police response, a major fraud was stopped before more damage could be done. Be sure to like and subscribe for more of Unfiltered Evidence Real Crime. Raw footage, nothing to hide.